Hello, and welcome to Partial Recall, a show where nothing happens for an hour and 20 minutes. My name is Rob.
Hi, I'm Herman Beef Tink.
I get beef tinked. I get beef tinked again.
Today, we watched a movie film. Getting beef tinked. What movie did we watch?
We watched
Okay.
Rage with starring Nicholas Rage.
Would you please, because we like to pick movies, and by we I mean Getting Beef Tinked, likes to pick movies based on their poll quote. So, Getting Beef Tinked, could you please read the quote that got you get it?
I know the score. Oh God! Hello. All right, I got it. I forgot about it. You have no idea what he's capable of.
Movie doesn't either.
That is it. Yeah, in all red.
That's what got you?
Really, it was just Nicolas Cage and this explosion and leather jacket. Like, it's Nicolas Cage. It's either going to be amazing or terribly amazing.
That's normally true.
Which was it?
It was pretty terrible. I'm kind of mad at it.
Okay.
You don't put this much fire on the cover. I should have known because there's this much fire on the cover.
So hit me with the plot synopsis on the back of the DVD.
Paul McGuire, Academy Award winning Nicolas Cage, is a respectable
Wait, he's won
businessman.
an Academy Award?
Yeah, I guess so.
Probably for like Arizona.
It says leaving Las
Raising
Vegas.
Arizona. Oh, leaving
Oh,
Las
that's
Vegas?
right.
Okay.
Okay, fair.
He's a respectable businessman and loving father, living a peaceful life until his violent past comes back to haunt him. When his teenage daughter is taken from their home, Paul rounds up his crew to help him find her, by any means necessary. His search for justice leads Paul down a dark and bloody path of revenge, betrayal, and long-buried secrets. Danny Glover, The Lethal Weapon films, Rachel Nichols, G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra, and Peter Stormare from Fargo, co-star in this heart-stopping thrill ride that
Oh, is
shows
that-
no mercy.
Was that one actor that we all went, oh, it's that guy?
Yeah, he's the guy in Fargo,
Oh, okay.
the crazy one.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So
And then the past never stays dead.
But okay.
so
Yeah, I don't remember any of that really.
for the most part, it's correct. But there's one problem I have with it, which is his search for justice leads Paul down a dark and bloody path of. It doesn't lead him anywhere.
No.
Like, the movie just. I am not. This isn't hyperbole when I say the movie is 98 minutes of spinning its wheels.
For no reason.
It is. It is insane how little What are we fucking doing here, guys? Like,
And then we
like
just start
exhausted by this thing.
and then they like write themselves into a corner, and then they're like, oh, you know what? The audience,
It'll be rageful.
the audience will know where we're going when we go to this random house and start murdering everybody in this drug den.
I kind of followed along, but
No.
yeah,
Because
need to
they go to it-
spoon-fed me. a
Well,
little bit.
all right, we'll get there.
Yeah.
All right, so movie starts. Nicolas Cage, a 62-year-old man, is picking up his 17-year-old daughter, played by a
Hold on. It
25-year-old.
starts in medias res
Yeah.
as Nicolas
excuse me.
Cage,
Yep.
close up
Zoom
of his
in.
eyes,
Yeah.
watches a shotgun peer through the door.
Foreshadowing is a literary technique. Then we cut to Nicolas Cage, a 62-year-old man, picking up his 17-year-old daughter, played by a 25-year-old, from school, where we get to see his daughter's acting, which is great because we won't be seeing too much more of that.
Nope.
Um,
R.I.P.
Then he goes home and meets his 18-year-old wife, played by a 28-year-old.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to look up who's older.
we do. Well,
we do got to look that up.
we
Okay.
do. Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Rachel, who played Vanessa, is 45 years old as of today. And Caitlin is 31 years old. So there's a
Okay,
Okay.
14-year age gap.
14-year age gap. Okay, so it's better than I thought.
Way better.
Still
than I
creepy.
thought.
They look the same age, pretty much. So he goes and meets his hot wife, and
They have that. It just randomly cuts to him like doing a presentation before he even goes back home.
Oh, right. Oh, so
Remember, they're just driving in the car and they're just chit-chatting, and she's like, I'm writing this screenplay, and it's just father-daughter time, and then boom, he's giving a presentation.
Oh yeah, they're doing
that's
they're doing
right.
like a
Yeah,
Oh,
groundbreaking.
no, it cut to the bar. I'm getting it all mixed up.
Oh yeah, it goes to the bar first,
it doesn't
and
really matter.
I
what
remember
order these
thinking-
events happen in.
no,
though,
it
honestly.
doesn't. They
I was
could all
thinking
be
like he took his
rearranged.
daughter to the bar, but yeah, he went to the bar next.
Oh, that's right.
And they
Yeah, he
planned
goes-
her birthday party.
Yeah, he goes to the bar to plan a birthday party with like a bunch of old silver foxes, just hot old guys.
And they talk about fucking each other's butts or something.
There was a
There's,
little
there's
butt
some
play in
there's
there.
some backdoor entry discussion, and they also want to make sure that there's no alcohol and very specifically no meth at this 17-year-old's birthday party
At a bar.
at a bar. It's at a bar. It's at a bar.
But it's not at a bar. But it's at a bar.
It's not at a bar, but it's definitely at a bar.
It could be a mechanic repair shop. I don't know. The sets are terrible in this.
Honestly, it kind of looks like Bar from Denver
It really does.
because there's that back room that just has the fucking the pool tables,
Yeah, the foosball.
and it's like super fucking short. It might have been filmed in Bar in Denver,
Rip.
where
R.I.P.
Nicolas Cage's favorite omelet is from. We'll get
No.
there. Anyway, none of that matters. None of that matters.
He also So in no particular order, he has a daughter that goes to school.
She goes to a school.
He has a wife that wears a black dress. He works for the mayor at a development.
No, he runs a business.
He runs like a construction business.
he was
But he was
opening.
talking to the mayor.
Yeah, they were doing a
It
groundbreaking
was like a
ceremony.
groundbreaking ceremony.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what that was. Because his first job was swinging a hammer,
Oh, that's right. He was swinging
When he goes to dinner.
his cagey hammer
his
around.
dick hammer.
Yeah.
And he's got gay best friends that possibly throw birthday parties at a bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're caught up.
And now we're
So he goes, and then he goes back home to meet his hot wife. I
Yep.
think this is now when he finally meets his hot wife, and hot wife is stepmom to his daughter, whose mom is dead from cancer. I think we find out later.
I think it was
later it's
cancer.
cancer. Yeah.
It's cancer.
Cervical cancer.
Some type of cancer, horrible cancer. And then there's two boys with his daughter hanging out playing fucking Guitar Hero,
Headless Guitar Hero.
headless Guitar Hero.
They're into prog metal guitar
They're
hero.
into-
which I like.
Yeah.
H3.
I approve, by the way.
Mom's like, hey, don't smoke weed in the house because the last time your father was really upset with you. And then father goes into the kitchen with one of the boys and is
he's like-
like, you're a good working man, and I think I would let my daughter have intercourse with you.
Let me swing
can
my
see
hand.
it.
I want to see you swinging that hammer before you take my daughter.
And
Oh.
and the
Kinda, yeah.
Pretty much
Like,
that's what the conversation is.
there's a lot of innuendo in this movie. A
Let's
lot.
talk about swinging that hammer.
and so mom and dad go to
Date night.
They go to date night and they do business.
Business, business, business.
They really do,
They
yeah.
talk about business.
Business good. Business go. Numbers get bigger.
Business go up. Business good. Business. And then something happens where Nick Cage is like, hey, I think we should leave.
No, he's saying that he doesn't want to tell the story of how he like came to power because it's riddled with crime.
All right, yeah. 'cause
So he makes an excuse like he's
We
like,
don't
"Oh,
know
it's
that yet,
late."
though, do we?
But then
No.
the fucking detectives show up. Like, why didn't they call him?
well, first, his wife says, no, let's not leave yet. Let's stay and tell the story of swinging hammers and starting a business.
yeah, just working hard. Oh yeah, and then they toast to working hard.
And then they toast to working hard. But she specifically wants them to stay. I want to bring that up because that's going to come up
Suspicious.
later. Yeah,
Suspicious.
going to feel a little suspicious. Then, Detective Lethal Weapons 1 through 4,
Murtaugh.
Detective Murtaugh shows up, and he's too old for this shit. And he's like, "Hey, I got bad news about your daughter."
Yeah.
He's like, "Don't bother me here.
Why would
It's
they-
a business meeting."
Why would they call? Why would they just? How did they know he was at a restaurant? Like,
The boys must have told him.
they must have been like tailing him the whole time.
No, the boys must have said something because they got the call. They said they got the call like an hour ago. They must have shown up there, wondered where they were, talked to the two dudes who had their noses broken in, and then gone and got them. That's what I'm gonna guess.
That's very strange to me.
Whatever.
Yeah. Not the weirdest thing in the movie.
No, not even close. So he goes home with wife
Yep.
to a crime scene, and the first thing she does is sit on the couch.
Right in the blood sample.
Just in a pile of glass and blood.
They were sitting on the couch when the crime occurred. But yeah, I guess it's fine. It's her house.
Yeah, and there's a detective picking up glass shards out of the ground, and the detective Murtaugh is like, "Who did this? You're big crime man. I know you're big crime man because we have a big history. I got a history with you doing crime, and you got a history of doing crime and being chased by me, or something, right? They got some history." And he goes, "I don't know who did this, and if I did know, you would take care of it. I'm gonna let the cops do their job."
Oh, well, hold on. We're jumping at, we forgot to say what the crime was.
Oh, who the fucking his daughter
There
gets
was
kidnapped.
there was no fucking crime.
There was no fucking. First off,
Spoiler.
spoilers. There was no fucking crime. Okay, there was no crime. No, well, I mean, there was a crime.
There was a crime took place.
A crime did take place,
But not the one we are led to believe.
no. So they and so the boys apparently tell everybody that daughter was kidnapped.
By masked men.
In
by
slow
masked
motion.
shotguns.
In slow motion.
Slow motion robbers.
Now, we had a couple of interesting predictions at this point because Aaron thought it was the wife.
Immediately.
I thought it was the friends because earlier they're at the bar making sexual innuendos about breaking in someone's back door, and then they break into the back door. And it's like,
literally
oh,
broke
it's
in,
it was foreshadowing. No, but none of that. None of that.
It's like everybody in the movie was a suspect, and
But the movie also like real quickly starts eliminating suspects.
yeah.
And tells you that they're eliminating suspects, but you're like, well, they can't be that easy. Like, it can't be that stupid. But it is. And while the audience knows that these people are no longer suspects, Nicolas Cage does not know that these people are no longer suspects.
Nicholas Rage.
Nicolas Rage does not know these people are no longer suspects. So Nicolas Rage is out there rage caging, and the entire time the audience is just sitting there going, "Why?"
Yeah, just on innocent people, just after another. We're like, he didn't do anything.
This is also
You're the bad guy. Like,
This is also the point in the movie where the plot grinds to a halt and it never picks up again.
No.
Nothing plot relevant really. Well, I guess one more thing plot relevant happens after
We
this.
like stop moving the story forward from here for another like 60 to 70 minutes.
I mean,
we're
you
gonna-
can
this is
literally-
where I think it took an interesting turn, though, because I thought it was going to be Taken, right? That's
I
what
thought it
we
was
all
going to be
thought.
cranking.
Cranking. So she's kidnapped is the story that we got.
Right.
Yep.
Daughter.
Yeah. And we're like, all right, this is like a ransom thing, like a revenge thing. Why he has a reputation. Why take his daughter? Like, you know there's going to be retaliation.
It's revenge. It's something we know he's got a past.
Yep.
It's apparently with the Italian, not the Italian, God damn it, the Irish and the Russian mob. He's got a past with both of them.
And well known around town.
That's the turn it takes, right? We're like, okay, we're waiting for a ransom note. We're waiting for someone to reach out to him. We're waiting for that phone call where like a distorted voice gets on the phone. So what happens next?
Well, if we're going to go chronologically, what happens next is he gets his two friends from the bar.
His boys.
I'm going to call him Timu John DiMaggio and Timu Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
And he's like, here's $200,000. Go find my daughter. And they're like, we'll find your daughter, but you don't need to pay us.
Yeah, we'll do it for free. We would fuck people up for free.
It was like a teary moment. They're like,
So-
put your money away, bro.
Oh yeah, and then they have a 3-way hug.
Yeah.
With really
I kind of loved it, but yeah.
breathing on each other.
There's a lot of heavy breathing.
A lot of innuendo in this movie.
So then his two friends go to some random ass dude's house.
He's like, this guy's a rat. I know he knows something.
Yeah, this guy is a generic drug criminal. He must know something.
Spoilers, he doesn't know anything.
Don't know
He doesn't know a
shit.
goddamn thing.
Like,
They bust in there and he's like, oh shit. And they go, you're a rat. And he goes, hi.
kinda, yeah.
And then one starts choking him out. And then the other one, like really creepily goes up to his girlfriend who's like passed out from
Zonked out.
drugs and is like, hey, my little princess angel.
I'll go to BL.
Yeah,
Whatever a
my
BL means.
I don't, and that's not
a booty liquor.
explained. Yeah, booty liquor. And so he picks her up, puts her in a chair, and we're like, oh, okay. So he's gonna what now? Like,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, okay. And then he picks up the biggest rope.
Mm-hmm. It's just laying there.
It's just laying there, big rope, and he ties it around her neck, and we're like, oh, he's gonna hang this woman from the rafters of this abandoned building, right? That's what we're all thinking.
Yep.
That's
Throw
what
it
we're
over
all
there.
thinking.
Pull her up.
Yep.
And then
Make him talk.
he walks over to a cinder block, ties the other end of the rope to the cinder block, and then what does he do? Okay, again, and I'm thinking, all right, he's gonna throw the cinder block over the rafters,
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
right? Where does it go?
Throws that bitch out a window.
And what happens to the girl?
She's like,
She goes flying like 6 feet. The cinder block's like 12 pounds.
yeah, I know they're heavy, but they're not that heavy.
Yeah.
And she is just like being strangled from the weight of the cinder block.
And he's
Yeah.
like, talk, rat, or your girlfriend's going out the window or something.
I know, and
She's strangling.
she's dying, and he's like, I don't know anything. I
He's
love her.
He's like
I
crying,
think-
and he's like, I love her. And
I think she's just too high to stand up.
I guess so.
She's like kind of sitting against the window,
Yeah.
getting strangled. Like she's
So let's just jump ahead real fast for 1 second. So nothing in that scene happens. The rat doesn't know anything because he's just some random dude.
They actually talk about it at the end. They're like, "Why would you throw that out the window?" And he goes, "I don't know. I didn't think it would work." Like,
Yeah.
and it didn't.
It didn't.
Some riffraff in there.
So spoiler, again, his daughter's dead. They find her body in a ditch, and he identifies her. I guess she was shot in the head, but again,
You don't see it.
we don't see the bullet hole, and I guess he just sucked the brain out of her forehead right now. Like, what the fuck was that if there's a bullet hole there?
I don't know. But later on, so he's kissing
that-
his daughter's corpse.
By the way, that's it for plot. Nothing else happens in this movie.
We
pretty
are
much.
going to stop right now.
Plot grinds to a halt. Stuff happens in the movie. It's literally just random stuff.
Yes.
Unrelated to this, by the way.
I was still in at this point because like they did kill the daughter, right?
Yeah.
Just right off the bat. That's already harsh. And then the movie's called Rage. So I'm like, okay, this is the part where he's gonna rage.
Goes from rescue to rage.
He's just gonna grab like a chair, like WWE style, and just kill everyone in the city.
With a chair.
And not really. No.
No.
I didn't see very much rage in this movie.
So we get a funeral. He's at funeral, and he meets a man in wheelchair,
The guy from Fargo.
the guy from Fargo, in a wheelchair, who is Irish, allegedly.
Or is he Irish or is he? I don't know.
I thought he just got his jaw broken a lot from fighting in the mob. Like he's kind of slurred.
He's the old Irish mob boss, which the context clues kind of give that away, kind of. They make it a little more obvious later on in the conversation, but he pushes him down a path, and the Irish mob boss is like, hey, I know what you're going to do. You were hit. Whatever he did in the old mob is not super clear, right?
No.
It's always pretty vague. We don't know if he was a hitman. We don't know if he was a bagman, if he was like just muscle or what, or if he just killed a bunch of dudes for like funsies. But the Irish mob boss is like, whatever you're going to do, don't do it. We don't need more people killed. Just leave it alone.
Now stretch that out for about 5 to 10 minutes, and that's pretty much what the experience of watching this movie is.
But
What
this-
Rob just summarized in about a sentence. Stretch each sentence out as long as it can go.
I was thinking, okay, it could have been the mom, could have been the Russians, and now this guy's like, hey, don't do nothing.
Seems suspicious.
So I was
anyway.
like, are we going the John Wick route where it was like that guy's son and that guy's son fucked up and did something stupid and he's like trying to cover his son's ass?
Oh, actually, that's kind of close.
he was like fidgety too. So I thought he was like nervous.
Right.
He's like his body language was very weird.
No, that's just that guy's like weird.
Yeah, I think he's just kind of
character.
weird.
So so that happens. And there's no clues as to who killed his daughter. Right?
We got no lead, nothing.
No leads, nothing. There's no like more follow up. There's no more retaliation. Daughter is dead. There's no one claiming they did it. There's no
There's no
nothing.
ransom note, nothing.
Yeah, no ransom note, no nothing. And if the daughter died, like they wouldn't have done a ransom note, but maybe there should have been a ransom note and they fucked up.
Yeah, I could see that.
None of that.
I could see them kidnapping her, trying to ransom, and then finding out who he is and panicking. because they saw,
Well,
or
because
she
that-
saw their faces or something.
That
Like,
was even posited in the movie. One of the characters said that. I think it was it was Murtaugh said it to said it to young cop
cop number 2.
cop number 2 said it to cop number 2. He was like, look, there's one of two things going on here, and that could be one of them. But no, man, and now they are starting to. So him and his two buds, the back entry buddies,
The backdoor bros.
the backdoor
Backdoor
bros,
Bros.
they are now plotting revenge, right?
Yeah. Well, they're trying to figure out what to do and who to go after.
Because they got to try and find someone with a lead, right?
Well, terrorizing a random drug addict didn't seem to work, so now they're all out of ideas.
Yeah. There was no plan B. That should have worked. Like,
That should have worked.
I don't know why it didn't, but all right, here we are.
Yeah.
We don't know why it worked yet, and we're gonna get there. But first, we have to kill a shitload of people, right?
innocent. Arguably innocent people.
Arguably
Like,
innocent people. So we are going to. Is the next place we go the trap house?
But then they went to like the
They-
gambling place though.
Yeah,
right?
because they were trying to catch this. They went to the strip club because they were trying to catch the dude.
no,
in this
no.
flashback.
They go to that one place where they're gambling. Remember they had tried to like
Oh yeah, they tried to get in.
Oh,
Tried to
they-
punch
yeah,
the
they,
dude.
they can't get into the club.
Yeah,
Um,
they're basically just trying to make some noise to see who's gonna like answer back.
They're trying to flush the Russians
Flush
out.
somebody out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, what's going to happen a bunch of times in this movie is they're going to do this flashback to the time where the backdoor buddy brigade killed a Russian guy, one Russian guy?
I thought it was an
Russian guys?
Irish. Was it an Irish?
I think there was a driver, and then they kidnapped the other dude
Yeah,
and then cut his hand off.
yeah.
and then shoot him.
And
Oh
then
well, the other guy got carried away and shot him.
yeah.
Oh.
One of them died, the other one doesn't.
Yeah,
It's confusing because it's supposed to be Nicolas Cage and his two friends, but they're also different actors.
yeah.
Because they're younger. They couldn't afford the money to like de-age them.
You're probably
Just
right.
got to go off clothing. They're still wearing the same clothes. It's been
they're
like
wearing the
25
same
years.
clothes. Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, he still fits into his high school Letterman jacket. That's awesome.
It's red.
Not a
So-
lot happens from here on out. I know they're saying like there's like a shit ton of people die, but for some reason nothing really happens in this movie.
A shitload of people die for no plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they kill or just beat up? They kill a couple people.
They kill a couple people.
In the
At the-
gambling place,
at the
right?
gamble, but yeah,
Yeah.
In the gambling
I
place,
think
they for sure kill one dude and they beat up a bunch of others.
I think they had.
and then nothing happens. Like the movie kind of forgets about that for a little bit.
Well, they I remember they were talking about it, and they were like, "Have you heard anything?" And like nothing. No one even responded
Yeah, but that's
to
like
us doing this.
that's like 30 minutes later. They were just like, "Hey, remember when we did that?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, no one cared."
Yeah. So then they have the ballistics
those guys, I
report
guess.
by this point. They know it's a Russian gun, and they're paranoid because they committed a crime, like a crime against the mob 20 years
You're
ago.
jumping really far ahead.
Oh, no,
dog.
I don't think so.
No?
They know this at this point.
Do they?
Yeah, they did the crime.
Okay.
They did something, and they're paranoid about it.
Okay.
So that's why they know the connection with the Russians, and that the reason for the Russians to have revenge.
Right, but now
So they have motive, and they have like syndicate.
but the two butt buddies who are not Nicolas Cage go to their warehouse playhouse.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
the
What is-
hideout.
Their hideout, and they're like, hey, remember that fucked up thing we did all those years ago? And I didn't talk about it. You didn't talk about it. Rage Cage didn't talk about it. So why is this happening?
Like,
And
who
right
could it
there, you're
be?
like, okay, well, so if no one talked, then it can't be the Russians, right? And then you're like, well, but the guy with kind of some color in his hair, the taller guy,
Silver Fox.
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio,
Yeah,
he is acting a little shifty.
he kind of
Right.
is. He looked a little guilty.
In this scene, he's acting like a little shifty. And so you're like, okay, well, maybe he did talk, but he's like not saying nothing. And, so you're like, okay, well, maybe it was him. He's going to double cross him. He's going to betray him. That doesn't pan out later either.
Nope. Okay, so we should take like a counter of all the different plots, things that don't really mean anything.
All the people, like all the plot points that die.
Just
Yeah.
pedestrians in this fucking movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the plot pedestrians.
Yeah.
The innocent plot that dies.
Mm-hmm. So we got the gambling place.
We got gambling place.
That definitely
After
doesn't-
that, I think that's when they go after the dude at the strip club.
That's when they go to the strip club.
Who is the survivor of that incident.
Oh, he's the car guy, right?
Yeah, he's the driver.
He was the driver.
He was the driver.
He got mugged, and they're trying to get information from him because they're like, it's got to be him. It's a
Mm-hmm.
Russian gun. They have motive for revenge. Like, they have motive for doing this. It's got to be him.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
It's got to be him.
So
So he's fast as fuck, boy. Like the way he exploded out of that strip club.
and he would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for John DiMaggio and
That
his
loose cannon. Jeez.
shooting him in the hip or whatever he did.
Which is also very suspicious, right?
It's a little suspicious.
I thought right away. He's like just shooting straight up. They're trying to get information from the
Yeah,
guy.
in like broad daylight.
Yeah, it's
in
like 2
public.
p.m. on a Tuesday. Just-
So
Out in front of the all-you-can-eat strip club.
and we do hear
Legs and eggs.
sirens later in that scene, and the cops never do anything about it.
Cops do catch him at one point.
Yeah.
Later.
But they don't do it there. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna call that another drop plot thing. The cops seem to just chase them, and then they just one day give up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they have to do whatever. There's this revenge that they're trying to do it all sneaky and underhanded so the cops don't see him, and then the cops finally do catch him, and then the cops are just like, Donald Glover's just like, you're fine.
Yeah, you can go. It's cool. Whatever.
And then the cops are done, I guess.
All right. So we get the gun information, which leads us to the Russians. We go to a Russian gambling thing. We beat the
No. We go to the Russian gambling before we know which gun that it's a gun. They're just
they just showed it.
oh they did oh
Yeah.
okay
Yeah, they knew about it.
So they get the Tokarev, whatever. They get the Russian gun,
The T-33.
the T-33. They go to the Russian gambling place. They beat the shit out of everyone in there. Nick Cage is using the dull end of a knife.
Yeah, just the hilt.
He's using the hilt of a knife to just like bonk people.
I wonder what he whispered to him right there.
I don't know.
I was wondering about that.
So
and
and
Nicolas Cage
Denver omelet. Just start stabbing him.
yeah,
stabbing him with the blunt end of the knife.
Yeah. He's punching people with knives, basically.
yeah, but he's not stabbing. He does a lot of cutting here, but
Oh, God.
no stabbing. And then he's about to get shot, but
His backdoor bro saves him.
yeah, backdoor bro. Oh, it's not loose handle bro though. It's
Yeah, it is.
It's
No,
just
it's
Oh,
Silver-
no, you're
Silver
right.
Fox, bro.
You're right, yeah.
yeah. So okay, so they beat up all the Russians.
no one cares.
No one cares.
No, one person.
They're gonna leave, and then they're gonna talk about it later and be like, "Hey, have you guys heard anything?" And they're like, "Nope, haven't heard nothing." And so they have to up the stakes. So they go and find the survivor of that robbery that happened like 20 years ago, right?
Yep.
Oh, but first he has to be shirtless and assault his wife. I
Oh,
forgot.
yeah.
This was creepy.
It was really creepy.
Um,
We were all like, no.
He's a little sweaty in this scene too, to be emotionally abusing his wife.
he was just fighting a bunch of boys. He just was not stabbing a bunch of guys.
He's riled. Like,
But I guess she likes it, so I guess it's fine.
And the music is like swelling and like making it like a big teary moment. It's like, I think she just got molested or like assaulted.
Yeah, this is gross.
It's
Very
awful.
very tone deaf. I guess no sex happens in the scene. You just kind of start violently making out. or
This
something.
movie is sexless. Even the strip club they're going to go to later is like a PG-13 strip club.
All the strippers got their heels and they got their
Glitter?
shirts on. And
got the glitter.
They got their heels and their glitter. They're dressed for success. So
wait, so this is when we go and we find the survivor from the car thing.
Yep. Nicolas Cage goes in there, riles him up.
because
Why did he run, though? I'm so confused by that.
other homie was going to go in there first.
Yeah.
And he was like, let me go in.
And yeah, Nick Cage was like,
Suspicious.
"No, don't. I've got this."
And he goes in there and he slurs Russian at him.
Yeah, he slurs some Russian, and the guy throws a glass at his eye
And just books it.
and books it.
But why?
Because when they catch him, he admits he's like, oh, you were the guy from that.
No, he says, you were wearing masks. Like,
oh yeah, he said you were wearing masks.
he had no idea
couldn't
who
have
they
seen
were.
him.
Yeah.
Even if he saw him, he's like, I have
So
no idea who you are.
basically, in this movie, a random guy walks up to a random dude
In a strip club.
In a strip club, And the second dude's just like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And the book shit out of there.
Gets shot.
Well,
Keeps
what-
running like 3 miles.
In fairness to the movie, the guy's a Russian gangster. Someone comes up speaking Russian to him who he does not know,
Wearing that jacket?
wearing that jacket
Yeah.
in a strip club.
Yeah.
You figure like, oh, I'm gonna get got for something, right? And
It seems like he's on the shit list because
no. It's because he thinks he's like, oh, you stole the money. Chekhov.
yeah.
Jerkov is like,
Crank off.
he's like, Jerkov thinks I stole the money.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 20 years later, he's coming for revenge. They're finally getting revenge on this guy.
Finally gonna take me out.
Yeah, he books it out of there, and now we get a nice long foot chase, but not before. He is shot in the back twice by a loose cannon friend.
Yep.
Very suspicious.
And again, that feels very
In broad
suspicious.
daylight, and none of the cops care.
I can't
and-
believe he's still running.
But Silver, he's right. He's like
That's
got a huge
nuts.
hole in his side. And Silver Fox friend is like, you can't just shoot people in broad daylight. And he goes, ugh. And now there's a foot
What do you
chase.
mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's my fault. And then now Nick Cage is chasing him through this woman's backyard into an abandoned building.
Up the stairs and onto a wet roof.
Up the stairs onto a wet
The
roof.
wettest roof.
The wettest roof.
Looked like fucking
Hurricane Katrina up there.
Ghost in the Shell. That
Yeah.
scene when they're fighting in like 8 inches of water.
No, it's
for some reason.
the fucking end of Blade Runner.
He has his nice little Tears in the Rain speech, and we get what I thought was going to be the Nicolas Cage rage moment of this movie, but
Yeah, I
we
was
get
like,
a
this is
much
it.
better one later, thankfully.
We do get a rage moment though, because he's trying to talk to him. He says, I stole your money, you killed my daughter, and he's like, you stole my money? Jerkoff thought that was me.
He cut my fingers
cut
off.
my fingers off.
tortured him.
And then he goes, and then he just dies. And Nick Cage is like, where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? And he's like banging this dead dude's
And
head.
then he pulls out his 9 and just unloads in his dead body. For some
shoots so
reason.
many bullets into a dead guy. Doesn't he leave the gun on the floor too or something?
Does he?
I don't
He
remember.
comes around and then he kicks the dude's head.
Oh, yeah, then he kicks him in the head.
like kicks a
There's
field goal.
Corpse's head.
Like that's his rage. And so that's actually a pretty good metaphor for the movie misplaced rage.
Yeah, misdirected for sure.
which I think is what they were going for. Or just
Could have called it misdirected.
But here's the thing. Do you think well no, we'll get there.
wait, you think this movie was directed enough to be misdirected?
Yeah, I think there was some.
Do you think it was
semblance
directed by Nick Cage?
of like, this is where we're going. It's going to be tragic. But why? Like, who wanted that?
I don't know.
I wanted him raging out.
I think
I got weird plot.
Danny.
like,
I think Danny Glover wanted to get his car paid off.
That's the only reason he's actually in more than like 2 scenes. He's not
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
like the
yeah.
and probably part of my favorite scenes. Like this
Yeah.
scene.
but he's not doing the like B like the C-list actor in like a D-list movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they show up, they like read their lines in their own like living room.
Yeah, they got lights set up in their own office and they just read everything on the phone.
Yeah.
The Cameron Mitchell
Which
special.
the Cameron I thought I saw Danny Glover and I was like, we're gonna get Cameron Mitchell.
I thought so too, honestly.
But we didn't. Cameron Mitchell. Don Glover. Jesus. Murtaugh. They go to a Denny's after Nick Cage beats the shit out of a dead man
And escapes a rooftop.
and
with
escapes a rooftop.
cops, sirens in the background.
Yeah, everywhere. And they go get a Denver omelet. And they talk about Murtaugh's dead kid.
No, he didn't die.
No, I thought he got hit by a bus or
He
a
got
car.
hit by a car, and then he went and found the car, right, with the busted fender and the paint matching, and wanted to kill the guy. But Nick Cage ends the conversation with, "Your kid's still alive, and mine's not. So are we done here?"
Oh, we were. I must
It
have
was
talked
like
through the entire
we were
thing.
talking because it was like a fucking 8-minute story that literally went nowhere. Like it wasn't even apples to apples. For
All right, Nick. So tomorrow we're gonna be filming this scene at the bar. Can we film it in our Denny's instead?
I really want to crazy.
I'm trying to get an all-American.
Reuben.
I like the colors on the pancake.
I want a Denver omelet. Dude, you ever shut the fuck up? I don't care. Let's just move on.
For
There
Nick
seems to be a
Cage.
lot of conversations in this movie that don't serve any purpose. Because right now, like there was the Irish guy has that whole conversation about don't do anything, and Nicolas Cage immediately does things, right?
Yeah.
You got like another conversation where it's like his two friends were talking about like, did you talk? I didn't talk. No one talked. That doesn't serve anything. You got this conversation here where he's talking about his stupid fucking kid. No one gives a shit. Like
The whole movie's like that Spider-Man meme where all just pointing at each other.
it's just yeah.
Like I said, like earlier, it was like a whodunit, but nobody did it. Like,
spoilers.
So they finished their omelet.
Well, something needs to happen in a movie called Rage. Probably actiony,
Yeah.
right?
Right. And so the three amigos go to a trap house
yep, to step it up.
to
I
step
got to
in.
get the Russians' attention.
Right. But all right, maybe this is me being a little racist. So the first guy they fuck up is a drug-addled black dude. And then they go into this house, and the first person they show in this house is just like this black guy walking around like being muscle. But I was like, oh, okay, it's like a black trap house, like a black drug dealer place, not a Russian one. And then they just start shooting a bunch of Russian dudes.
Yeah, tracksuits everywhere.
And
Yep.
so at that point, I'm really confused. I'm like, oh, okay, so are they going for the Russians, or are they going for like more
because
poor drug dealers?
I see where you're coming from because earlier in the movie we established that they are not above just brutalizing innocent drug like
Right? Yeah.
You know what I
Innocent
mean?
drug
Like-
addicts.
Yeah, or
the-
drug dealers.
Or
this,
drug dealers.
This could be a completely unrelated
It really could
group
be.
of people that just happen to be on drugs and they're just casting a wide net.
Dude,
Which
they're just
in my-
straight edge as fuck. And they're
Which-
just they're just like,
Which in my head, I was like, he's just going after another innocent like drug addict, like drug den.
I could see that.
But this drug den is bigger, so there's gonna be more people to throw bricks out of windows at or whatever.
yeah.
We do get to see someone get stabbed in the anus. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He does stab his hand into his ass,
Awesome.
and I
I've never
kind of
seen
like
that.
that. I thought it
I'll-
was pretty good.
I'll say that. I've never seen it.
It was pretty good.
So he's like, no, don't. And then just,
And then I only realized like it was Russians when like there's a dude yelling for Andre, but Andre doesn't feel very Russian to me. And then he kills like a dude on the floor with a shotgun, and that's still like I don't know.
You
None
got
of this felt
badass death. This part was pretty badass. It doesn't justify 98 other minutes of this movie, but
No.
When he's got a shotgun and pistol like held out side to side and shoots both of them, that's pretty cool.
And he's wall hacking because he's tracking them.
I don't
through
know
the
why
walls.
he's got two friends downstairs. I don't know why they're not helping.
what
But
the fuck are they doing?
lazy bitches.
I don't know what they're doing.
There's like, he's got this.
They're probably tying women to bricks.
I guess.
Oh,
so.
yeah, they're
That's
doing
right.
the
There
cinder
are
block
two
shit.
girls doing each other's toes downstairs.
Yeah, 2 girls, 2 bricks, 2 dudes.
Two girls.
cup.
You do the math.
You do the math.
So they kill everyone in the house, and then they get the Russians' attention.
That finally
After
gets the
this
Russians'
one.
attention.
Yeah, they're like, they killed all our men.
They killed
And then you get to meet Chekhov,
Jakov,
Cherkanov,
Lieutenant Jakov,
Russian boss,
of the KGB.
and
Yeah.
he has this like heartfelt moment where he's like, "Why would they kill my men? Like for no fucking reason?"
Yeah, he's like upset about it. Not angry at his men dying. Not like
he's like mournful.
No, like
why would they kill my
Heartbroken,
men?
actually.
Yeah, he's like
I'm
really
on this
sad.
dude's side
He's
the
like,
whole movie.
yes,
Oh, I know. Our protagonists are the bad guys.
Yeah.
for sure. No, yeah, he's like talking to his henchman, and he has this big spiel about like there's no honor, there was like no motive,
It's like, we
there's
used to use this.
Yeah, we used to talk and then fight. Like you used to know why you were gonna die.
yeah.
Yeah,
And now people just shoot first and ask questions later. And he's upset about that because he used to just fist dudes all day. And he wants to go back to a day where you could just fist a man.
fist all day.
So excellent transition because then they kidnap one of Nicolas Cage's butt buddies.
But how do they know? How do they know who did it?
They probably brutalized a bunch of drug addicts until one of them happened to be the guy that knew that it was Nicolas Cage that did it.
Just
How do they
recognized
know?
him. They just go right to this dude's to the bar where the birthday party's at.
Yeah, they go to
They-
the birthday
They
bar.
ruin the party.
The birthday bar.
even though
that-
the death didn't ruin it.
well, also they ruined the party because the party never happened at the bar.
Yeah,
That's true.
It happened at the house, maybe.
No, the party never happened
because
because
she
fucking died.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
fucking.
I
She
thought-
didn't have a birthday.
No, she never had a birthday.
I thought her two boyfriends were. I thought
No.
I thought if she was just really unpopular.
No, she died that
even
night.
her parents didn't stay.
Her parents didn't even stay for her party.
Yeah.
She
was
died,
like,
she
have
died
a
of
ni-
embarrassment.
Have a
That's what
nice
it was.
birthday with your 2 boyfriends. We're gonna go out to fucking Fleming's
Yeah.
and get some
We're gonna get
steaks.
some steaks. Yeah, I don't know how they figured out that this dude did it, but they show up at his bar and they start fucking up the bar.
Yeah. So bunch of guys with guns show up, and
He
Silver
does
Fox.
pretty good.
Isaac
Silver Fox
Hale, the
kills-
guitarist of Knock Loose, is one of the gang members. That's cool.
Yeah. And they're just firing all kinds of bullets in all kinds of directions, fucking up his bar,
Yep.
not hitting him.
He calls Nick.
He calls Nick Cage. He's like, "Hey, Nick Cage, get over here. They're shooting at my bar."
It's going down.
And he's like, "I'll be there very shortly. Don't
But he's
worry."
like, let me call the other guy.
He's like, "Where's the other guy?" He's like, "I thought he was with you." And he's like, "Not with me." And then Nick Cage tries to call the other guy. The other guy doesn't answer the phone.
Suspicious.
Suspicious, right? He's been suspicious the whole movie.
It's the whole
The
fucking
whole movie.
One of them talked, and he's suspicious as fuck.
Someone must have talked.
Yeah.
So Nick Cage is driving his Prius as fast as it will go.
The rental.
The rental Prius.
thing.
Down Main Street to get to the bar. And Silver Fox gets to have his little action sequence.
They
where
brought
he goes,
Fist to a gunfight, which was weird, but
Yeah.
He got his ass kicked too.
He gets his ass
it was
beat.
like 6-on-1.
It
Granted,
was
but
1-on-1.
It was 1-on-1.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it was
true,
like, it
actually.
was kind of like 3-on-1. But like those other 2 dudes were just standing there.
Yeah, they just let it happen.
They were just letting their buddy beat his cheeks. And so then he gets kidnapped and he gets thrown in the back of a car.
Another Prius.
Another Prius, the Honda Prius.
CR
In
Prius.
theaters now.
And so now we get the
The Born Identity car chase.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Born Identity, Born Identity, the driver chase. The well, not even. It's not that good.
No,
No.
but that
He hit some trash in an alley. That was standard.
It's kind of like the is it the
Just hit the motherfucker on the motorcycle.
Yeah,
You're in
run
a
his ass
car.
over. Makes no sense.
yeah? So he's
He's chasing them, trying to find out where they're going, and he gets interrupted by Detective Too Fast, Too Furious. Shows up like the second detective.
yes.
yeah.
Detective number 2 shows up. Murtaugh shows up in a minute, but Detective 2 is like,
Oh, not on my watch.
yeah, not on my watch, guy.
Damn!
Oh yeah, I
about
forgot.
that.
A cop car gets T-boned and explodes,
For some reason,
which rules.
it was full of dynamite.
Yeah. The cop car they were carrying all of their explosive gasoline in.
Yeah.
So Cop 2 shows up, Murtaugh shows up. Cop 2's like, we got to take you in. You're doing all kinds of shit. And Murtaugh's like, no, let him go. He's a buddy of mine. And Cop 2's like, we're fucking police officers. And Murtaugh's like, nah.
Too old for this shit.
I'm
Let
too
him
old
go.
for this shit. Let him go.
So there's the cops never show up again. So that's another drop plot point.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're fucking wrong. You're so wrong.
Yeah, you are.
Would they do something else?
They
Show up
do.
in the credits.
They do.
Oh, that's right.
For a big slow mo.
For the big wonder.
Yeah.
For the big
Do it.
wonder in the credits.
They don't do anything for the rest of the movie. They're just a non-entity at
They
this
keep
point.
reiterating too, like, let us handle this. It's like, don't do anything. We got
Everyone
this.
is saying let the cops take care of it.
They have like a, was it a 12% solve rate?
Yeah, oh my
Be
god.
generous, 12%.
All right,
Anyway.
so the Silver Fox gets kidnapped, right? And Nick Cage has to figure out where he is. But Nick Cage isn't going to do that. Nick Cage
Has better things to do.
has better things to do.
It's better omelets to eat.
He's he's going to go to Denver real quick, get his favorite omelet. He's going to go find Sus Buddy.
Yep.
Buddy who was sus.
His other friend's getting tortured to death while this is happening, by the way.
Tortured to death. And so his buddy is being hung up by his hands and is turned into a punching bag, like literally.
And is
Yeah.
being forced to drink piss.
Piss water?
Again, yeah, he drinks some piss water.
I don't know. I don't understand the water thing. Like, just fill them up and you got a gut full of water and we're going to punch it and it's going to hurt more?
I'm just gonna piss my pants.
I'm just
I'm just gonna start peeing.
I'm just going to start projectile vomiting water everywhere. Just
So in
Fuck
this
you
in
guys.
this scene, while Homeboy is getting beaten up by the Russian mob boss, a short king, by the way.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the Russian mob guy is like, "Why'd you do it?" And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then it's a huge misunderstanding. It's basically
it's just
Yes.
a misunderstanding.
it's the whole scene.
the mob boss admitted, he's like, I have no idea why they would kill my men.
I literally don't know why.
This is a random Tuesday and they got shot.
I want you to tell me why you killed my men.
And he's like, "You know why? I'm not saying shit."
Yeah, and he goes, you know why? And he goes, no, I don't know why.
He's like, "I genuinely don't know why. I'm gonna beat the piss out of you until you tell me."
Yeah. Tell me.
So then he starts ratting finally, and he's like, "You killed Tobey Maguire's daughter," and then he's like, "No, I didn't."
No, I didn't.
And he's like,
I think he says who? Or something
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
He goes like, yeah, you killed Toby. No, you killed Abigail Maguire, whatever the fuck her name is. Toby
Caitlin.
Maguire, Caitlin. Toby Maguire's
and he's
daughter.
like, "Why would you?" No, I didn't. Why would I do that? And he's like,
"Little girl,
because
why
we botched a job for you and killed that one guy when we were 17." And he's like, "Oh, that was you
That was
guys?
you?
You killed Ivan? My brother?
You killed my brother?
Drops it.
We started a war with the Irish over this, man. Like that was your fault the whole time."
And he's just like, oopsie
Silver
doodle.
Fox guy like just spills his beans, and the Russian guy's like, "Oh, this is all your fault. I didn't have anything to do with it.
He's like, now I'm going to definitely kill you.
I'm torturing you to death, and I'm the good guy."
Yeah. And now the Russian just like puts a dent in his kidney and fucking kills him. And
Meanwhile,
then we're gonna go
while
back.
this is happening,
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, we're gonna go back to Tobey Maguire and
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio,
Who's in the hideout.
who's in a hideout with a prostitute,
Mm-hmm.
blowing off some steam. And so right away we're like, oh fuck, he wasn't where he was supposed to be.
I thought he set him up.
Yes, sus, right? Super suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go back and we're with John DiMaggio and Tobey Maguire. John DiMaggio's with a prostitute, and he's like, Tobey Maguire's like, get the prostitute out of here. We got to talk. And he's not where he was supposed to be. So again, we're like, suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. No. But he's being super suspicious right now. And Nicholas Maguire is like, you weren't where you were supposed to be. What's going on here? And he's like, oh, I was fucking this girl and I wasn't looking at my phone. And he was like, oh, you weren't where you were supposed to be? Well, someone talked. What did you do with all that money? Did you buy guns? Did they know you bought the guns with their stolen money? Was this you? Was this your fault?
And he's like, "No, it wasn't me."
And he's like, I don't think so.
He's kind of loose cannon, kind of big dumb, right?
He's kind of big dumb.
He's muscle and he's kind of childish.
We do get the
unaware of
best
things.
Nicolas Cage freak out in this movie, though,
You're
at this
a
point.
rat.
You're a rat. You're a rat. You're a
Yeah.
rat.
No, I'm not a rat! You are a rat! 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 Rat!
You're a rod.
It actually gets pretty good for about 20 seconds during this part where like Nicolas Cage is yelling and doing like some real Nicolas Cage shit.
But what's the theme of this movie?
Misdirection.
That's right. Nothing happens.
No, hold
But
on.
not for any reason.
Nicolas Cage gets punched in the face by Big Dumb and then turns around and gives him a paper cut on his tum-tum and then he fucking dies.
Yep.
And Nicolas Cage is like, "I'm gonna miss." Oh, but he's like, he dies saying this like, I never talked, I never ratted. Like,
Yeah.
he held that to his death. His other friend, I guess, did rat, but as they were getting punched to death.
Yeah. And we saw the Russians' reaction. Like we know the Russians didn't do it.
The Russians were
and
surprised.
he's still accusing Big Dumb of spilling it to the Russians.
Yep.
I guess he doesn't know.
We know
what,
he's
He
innocent.
doesn't know what his hot friend is thinking or doing right now. But still, it's.
I love it. He's like, "Come on, get up! Stop playing! Stop playing!"
Yeah,
Like,
stop playing dead,
like
Danny.
when you beat your little brother up too hard.
Yeah.
It's actually your fault. You ran into my knife.
Man, to the knife I was swinging at you.
And then Big Dumb's Big Dead.
Now Big Dumb's big dead. He says he's gonna miss him.
Yeah, I was like, "I'll miss you." He didn't even say sorry or like realize that he killed his friend. He just goes, "I'll miss you."
No, and here's the thing. Right now, he thinks like, "Oh, I killed this dude, and I was right because he talked."
Somebody did.
Somebody did. Now the next scene is a meeting. So Russian man is like, "Oh,
Meeting with Fargo.
meeting with Fargo because they realize
No.
who actually started the war. Because there's a big war between the Russians and the not the Italians,
The
Irish. There's a big war between the Russians and the Irish, and he's like, you know who actually started this was your homie,
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. He put you in a wheelchair. I mean, it was me who did all the stuff that put you in the wheelchair.
But he killed someone that
Started the war. That
Started
put
the
you in the
war.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
And also, I brought you one of your dead friends. And he's like, I don't know. He's not my man. And so they have a conversation back and forth. And they're like, hey, here's what you need to do for me to make this all even. We can like even this out.
Mhm.
I need you to kill Nicolas Rage Cage.
He's your boy. Handle it.
He's your boy. Handle it. And he goes, I don't take orders from you.
He should have just done it.
He should have just done it.
I'm on the Russian team the whole way.
I am 100% on the Russian team right
innocent boys.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, even the guy they beat to death, it was kind of like, fair. Dude sucked.
it's fair.
now. So everyone shoots everyone.
Yeah.
The only person who doesn't die is our short king Russian man.
We're running out of suspects at this point.
At this
I'm
point,
like, the Russians didn't do it. His friends didn't do it. The wheelchair guy didn't do
you
it.
said his wife could have done it. And
I thought about the wife.
So we're still on the wife.
Come
right?
back. I'm like, she's the only one left in the fucking movie.
She's the only one left in the movie.
she hasn't been relevant for a minute, but
I thought
No.
that was like a red herring too. Like, don't think about her. Don't think about her.
And-
she's gonna show up villain style in the end.
And we don't think it's the boyfriends from the beginning because they were already punched in the face.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Nikolai Ragius Cagius is going to drive home. During this drive home,
He took a night drive.
he took a night drive.
he's thinking about the gun.
He's thinking about the gun. He's like,
Tokarov.
and the stuff he did.
he's like, Russian pistol. In one of those flashbacks that we saw a little while ago,
that hadn't been fired since the 80s.
which 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Oh, sorry.
Oh god.
He
It's the
was
2000.
When Nicolas Cage was 17, 20 years ago, yeah.
Oh fuck.
he was when they robbed that dude, they took his money and a Tokarev pistol.
The same.
The same Tokarev's
daughter.
pistol that killed his daughter.
same
He's
type.
driving home and he's like,
Wait a minute.
wait a minute. I have a Tokarev pistol.
I do that.
Is it my fault?
This is my fault.
So he drives home.
I was like, this is it. This is the moment we're gonna find out about the wife. The wife did it.
Yeah, he's going to open up that toolbox.
The
and
gun
it's going to be
in
gone.
his
I thought it was
closet.
going to be gone.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
I thought
so
it
too.
wasn't gonna be there.
I thought the gun was going to be there.
It's in there.
The gun's there and he's just crying over it. Now, meanwhile, since we don't know what happens next, we're like, hey, I would also like to know what the fuck he just discovered.
Yeah. Spill the beans.
Because it's not super obvious what has just happened. So he cries over a pistol
in the closet.
in the closet.
Another innuendo.
And then boyfriend 2 calls boyfriend 1 out to a field in front of a school.
It's like the town square.
The town's yeah.
There's like the old jailhouse right there.
It's that scene in Breaking Bad where Walt hits a dude with a car.
Oh, yeah.
It's that area.
Okay.
He fires two. Sorry, boyfriend 2 is now whatever boyfriend.
They're
Is-
interchangeable.
They're interchangeable. He's in
The one Nicolas Cage wants to watch swing a hammer
at his daughter.
at his daughter, yeah.
He's in the middle of a field. Nick Cage rolls up behind him, knocks him to the ground, and points a gun at him. And boyfriend is like, "I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to do it. Oh my
was an
god,
accident."
no."
So what actually killed Nicolas Cage's daughter?
We're gonna see it through a series of flashbacks. And daughter is like, the two boys are like, "Oh, hey, wasn't your dad like a mobster?" And she's like,
No, he wasn't a mobster.
"He's a legitimate businessman.
Business.
Nah, he's a monster.
He's kind of a monster." And then they were like, "Well, does he have any like mob stuff?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll show you some mob stuff. You want to see some mob stuff?" What mob stuff does she show the boys?
A loaded Tokarev.
Just a box of guns.
Just a box of
a
pistols.
loose, not even locked up, like a toolbox.
Yeah.
With pistols in it.
A craftsman toolbox.
And a
full-
liter of vodka.
So they run out into the rain and they're all waving the guns around, but they're like, "Oh, it's not even loaded. Don't worry about it."
Just being drunk in 17.
But then
Kinda.
25 and 17.
25 playing 17.
Caitlin, that little scamp, runs up behind boyfriend, startles him. He turns around, shoots her right in the fucking eye.
It was an accidental discharge.
The driving force of this entire movie, everyone who died, was the result of a couple of teens playing with a loaded gun in an unlocked lockbox. This is like a fucking...
It's like a Dare commercial.
This is like one of those like...
I'm so high right now. And then you put the shotgun in your mouth.
Yeah. I wonder what this tastes like. And so he kills so many people due to a like misunderstanding. And then sorry, so the boys, one boy kills the daughter on accident, and they're like, "Oh shit, immediately they're like, we gotta hide the body."
Hide in the woods.
So they drag it to the woods. They go back into the house and start fighting each other to make it look like there was a struggle.
Toss
and-
the living room.
They toss the living room. They put the guns away. The cops show up, and they're like, "Someone took their daughter because he's a gangster." And they're like, "We thought we could just blame it on you being a gangster." And he doesn't kill the kid. There's no rage. He has
Yeah.
lost all of his rage.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he sees himself right there.
Does he?
They're the same age when he
Yeah.
committed that crime. And the
Oh.
kid just keeps crying, like, just end it, please. And
He
that's how he
does-
feels the whole fucking time.
He does say when he was 17, he killed. He actually tells this story when he's in that kid's room at one point. That's another tangent. It's a little creepy. He's in that kid's room. And he's like, when my daughter was 17, I killed a man.
When I
Or
was,
no, when I was 17, your age, I killed a man.
yeah,
No, he's talking not his daughter's age. He's talking to his wife. I mean, his wife might also be 17.
I don't remember.
allegedly.
Anyway, so he
He spares the kid, potentially like absolving himself, right?
yeah. And then
In his mind, maybe.
in his mind, yeah, because he's like, okay, my rage is gone. There's no reason to be angry anymore. I'm gonna call my wife, tell her to come home.
No.
Which was a terrible idea.
Which was
Why?
a pretty okay.
It worked out okay.
So far.
So okay, but he could have gotten her killed.
So the Russians are coming to kill him.
How does he know that they're going to show up at that moment when he's making the phone call, by the way?
There's no way he can. There's no way he can know.
It just
Maybe he's just been in the mob so long, he just knows the protocol.
he's got his mob
He
senses.
memorized the patterns. Like,
He is Toby Maguire, so his mob senses are
His
tingling.
mob senses are tingling.
he got bit by
A radioactive monster.
That would explain his hairline. So he
It is just
bald shot.
it's so far it's painted on.
yeah.
It does look awkward.
He's on the phone with his wife. He tells her about the time he killed a guy. He tells her only about one time he killed a guy. He's killed so many
Yeah,
guys.
not about the guy he killed earlier today, which
No.
was his best friend.
Yeah.
But a guy
Not
he
about
killed
the
like
guys he
50
killed.
years ago.
Or not about the guys he killed yesterday.
No.
Yeah.
So 3 dudes break into his house. He tells his wife, come home, you're going to be safe. And 3 dudes break into his home and they all shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
And the movie ends in medias res from the beginning, I guess. There's no really
Yeah.
payoff for it.
No,
No.
just a loop.
That's the movie. It is over. We go to credits.
Cut the credits.
And then we get a oneer from the hallway outside to the wife. And that's the movie.
I think we pulled one out of this one, guys. I was exhausted going into this.
God, man, nothing happens for so long. So things happen, right? He goes to places where mobsters are or could be.
Beats him up, nothing happens. He
Beats
gets
him
into
up
a
and
car
nothing
trace,
happens.
nothing happens. Goes to his daughter's school at one point to get her things, nothing happens.
Yeah, the locker never paid off. Like, why pick up her things from the locker and then show him like sitting there in the car with a box? Like, she got fired from
He
high
drops
school?
off her screenplay to a teacher. And the teacher's like, oh, would you like her locker contents? And he's like, yeah, I would love to have a box of like some of her clothes and pictures. And I would like to keep them in my car and not look at them.
I thought for sure there's going to be a clue in there.
I thought there was going to be a clue, but because of the way that she dies, that we find out later, there's no possible way that could pay off.
Yeah.
There's no possible clue.
It was an accident.
Yeah. And he goes through and murders like 30 people and gets his two best friends,
He murders one of his best friends over this.
one of whom he murders because of an accident with his daughter, because he didn't keep a gun locked up. This is like a gun like PSA almost.
It really is. And drugs.
Yeah, guns and drugs. Keep
If
your
you do
fucking-
drugs, Nicolas Cage could kick your door in and just beat the shit out of you for some reason.
Yeah, if you're
Like,
doing drugs, Nicolas Cage will kill you and everyone in the house with you.
for no
Tie
reason.
a rope to a cinder block and throw it out a window
It's scary.
at you.
I'd be kind of scared of that happening.
That would be terrifying.
Like, what the fuck is happening? This makes no sense.
Thankfully, this is a one-story house.
I think the other one was too.
That was a basement.
No, because they showed the cinder block falling out the window.
I don't think it fell very far.
It was
though.
like at least 3 stories.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Like,
This may have been the worst one we've watched. What was that other movie where there's like the girl in the suicide house?
The Scribbler.
I'm
Was that what
gonna
it
die
was?
on this hill. The Scribbler. I'm still a big fan of the Scribbler.
Yeah,
That-
I think Suicide House was the Scribbler.
Yep.
The Scribbler.
The Scribbler.
Scribbler.
I think that movie may have been worse, but this one was close second. This one was bad.
This one just had more production.
This one had
Had
a
an
bigger sin
explosion.
of being
Look.
boring. Okay, so one thing I like to do real quick here is I want to see what we got. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, wait, hold on. What did you say the movie was called?
Rage.
Rage 2014.
According to Rotten Tomatoes, it's called Tokarev.
What?
It's a better title.
That is a way better title.
Except for it kind of gives away the red herring. Or not really a red herring. It gives away something. I don't fucking know, guys.
Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
All right,
What?
critics. What do we think critics gave the movie? And this is on a scale of 0 to 100.
Oh. I'm gonna go like 43.
Okay, 43.
If this movie if the first number isn't a 1, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna say this movie got 19. I'll give it the highest 1.
You are closest with 13%.
Damn.
Yes!
Son of critics. All right, now that said, a lot of the times what can happen is critics will not like a movie because they're snobby little fucks,
Yep.
but the audience will like it.
Like,
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
So, what do we think the audience gave Tokarev, aka Rage 2014?
So in 2014, Nicolas Cage would have been known for his rage. So, hey, look, they shot it on red cameras.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look, it's even called
Tokarev
copyright-
production.
what the fuck? What? Rage.
And then
right there.
Rage is like a different font.
It's a different font.
I didn't even think about that.
Weird.
All right, what do we think?
Okay,
Not critics, but like audience members. What do you think audience members gave it? 5,000 plus ratings.
Wow.
I'm gonna say they agreed on it this time. I'm gonna say it was still under 20%. I'm gonna say 15.
Okay, Aaron.
I'm gonna stick around mine originally around 40.
28% audience approval.
Okay, so less the halfway between you and me.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Painstakingly generic. One only wishes it would at least reach the heights of emotion its succinct title promises.
Right. Don't name it Rage, and there's no Rage.
There's not nearly enough rage, and the angriest he gets is at his best friend.
Yeah.
He doesn't even get that angry when his daughter dies.
He's like holding it in.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's gonna explode. It's gonna
sucking her
happen.
brain out of the bullet hole in her forehead, and like
Yeah, it's got so much that could be happening for it, right? It's got the makings of a revenge flick, and it
a
does
cautionary tale,
a cautionary tale about the drug usage and okay.
revenge.
So, Gareth,
Yes,
what did the movie do well?
we got 2 pretty good freakouts. Nothing's like Ghost Rider 2 scraping at the door, but they were like
It's not the bees.
no, it's not the bees, but we do get the rat that we get that one.
That was great.
And we do get him unloading into that guy that dies.
That was also great.
Kicking a field goal.
Kicking a field goal with that guy's noggin. Fucking awesome. Yeah, I like those 2 scenes. Or not even those 2 scenes. Those scenes were long. I like those 2 bits of scenes.
I like those 2 parts of the scene.
Again, every scene in this movie just drags on way too long. So, yeah.
Except for action scenes, which are almost Taken-esque. With like the 19 cuts to get over a fence. Luckily, in this movie, Nick Cage is able to clear a fence in a single bound. But some of the other action scenes are like cut, punch.
Eat your heart out, Liam Neeson.
I know. Okay, Aaron, what do you think the movie did well?
I think they did this by accident, but the suspicion level with the plot,
Okay.
it
yeah.
really made me look at everybody. Like everybody in the fucking movie. Even at one point we were like, he killed his own daughter, right? Like even Nicolas Cage was a suspect at some point in this movie. But it's because the plot itself is kind of just tragically.
Yeah, I was gonna say doing it for all the
sad, like-
it accomplishes that for all the wrong reasons,
Right.
because like there's so
By
little to
accident.
go off of.
Yeah.
Like literally, the first actiony bit in the movie is them just beating up a random drug user.
And the thing that we don't get more of in order to continue the like suspicion, we don't get more hints,
No
more clues.
Yeah, you just get dead ends. And you're like, all right, cross that off the list.
He just
Like,
continues to run into dead ends.
Exhausting.
And you're like, okay, well, now the movie's written itself into a corner. What's he going to do? And he's like, I'm just going to go kill more Russian dudes.
Yeah.
And then nothing comes of that. And he's like, well, what are you going to do now? And he's like, I'm going to go kill another Russian dude. And then there's finally some retaliation from the Russians. But there's no clues. But how could there be when she was accidentally killed?
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe I think what should have happened is they should have held off on finding the daughter's body until later,
Right.
because then they could have had the boys fuck up and there could have been some clues around the boys doing it.
I think even something in the locker, like maybe in her journal that says like, he freaked out on me or something.
Or like,
to
I know where-
raise some kind of suspicion.
Like something like, I know where my dad keeps his guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I thought about it when they said it was a Russian gun and they showed that them mugging the Russian dudes and taking the gun.
Right.
Like that, I made that connection, but it never occurred to me that it could just be like friendly fire, like just an accident. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much fucking suspicion everywhere for.
But it's just because it's not giving you anything to sink your teeth into, so you just
Right.
start pointing fingers at like
Yeah.
it's like the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the intention, but
Okay. So
I don't think it was
it's like it was the
intention.
Russian, it was the Irish, it was
think
the
it
white.
was an accident that happened.
Yes.
It's got to be someone.
like
Someone. She didn't just die. Someone killed her. It could have been herself.
The initial wave was like, all right, what's going on? And then just kind of.
So due to
out.
that, then, do you think the twist ending at the end, because there is the twist that it was an accidental discharge, do you think the movie earned that?
Fuck no.
No.
Oh my god, I was exhausted by the time that happened.
And when it happened, I wasn't like, oh my God, how tragic. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I like slumped down in the chair. I was just like, I was so over this fucking movie at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like because it's not a twist. It's just like the movie's like, haha, wasted your time.
Gotcha, bitches.
I
Got
know-
you.
Yeah, the movie is a
spent
gotcha
money on
to
this.
us.
Yeah.
The movie doesn't make you like shocked or surprised. The movie makes you feel stupid for believing the movie.
No, who would have thought something interesting would happen in a movie? Fuck you.
Well, and that's the thing, though. The movie thinks it's interesting. The movie thinks that the twist that it took is interesting, and it was smart.
It was very insulting.
Gareth, would you recommend... Well, first off, what would you give this movie out of 5 stars? Actually, you can have any rating scale you want. What would you give this movie?
4 out of 5 hair plugs.
Damn.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, that's 80%, man. Like,
I'm sorry, five hair plugs are not going to cover anything.
okay.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got 5 hair
Okay.
follicles in there, but you only got 4 of them installed correctly. Like, yeah, I think that's fair. I think that is a fair representation of how good this movie is.
Aaron, what... Again, using any grading scale you want, what would you give this movie?
I'd give it 1 out of 5 Murtaghs. No rigs.
I'm
Just
too old
one
for this.
Murtaugh.
One lethal weapon
I'm way too old for this
out of
shit.
5.
Yeah.
I'll give it Lethal Weapon 5 out of out of 1.
Yeah, I'd give this 1 rat out of 5 rats. 1 Denver omelet out of 5.
Yeah. 1 ham in 1 Denver omelet. Like,
We should really eat before we do these.
yeah.
I know. I was thinking about Denver omelets. I'm so hungry. All right. So, Gareth, would you recommend this movie?
This is contending for the worst movie I've seen on this show. No. This is so boring.
Aaron, would you recommend this movie?
No. I usually say yes to every movie, but not this one.
I think Nicolas Cage not even around this time. I think it was starting to build up around this time though. He was kind of getting known for doing these like shitty B movies. Because I don't know if the audience knows this, you viewer know that Nicolas Cage is in a bunch of debt because he bought dinosaur bones. I know that sounds fucking insane, but it's real. And he started making a bunch of shit movies to pay off his debts of dinosaur bones. Now, Nicolas Cage is also known for taking very creative interpretations of characters. I don't think this character and this script is a big enough leap to make like weird Nick Cage being worth seeing. It's just slow. It's so boring. Every time something happens, they immediately tell you that it wasn't worth anything. So it's like, well, why did that just take up 13 minutes of the movie? And then it happens again and again and again until finally the movie's like, you're dumb for believing all of the clues that we put in front of you.
Gotcha.
Gotcha, idiot.
Good job.
And it literally ends on the first scene it started on.
Right. Because the movie thinks it's creative. And the movie thinks it's smart.
Assuming we didn't get copyright struck again, you're on YouTube now. Just go find the rat scene on this. Go type it in, and you will have watched the best part of this movie.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go. I just saved you 100 minutes.
I similarly would not recommend this movie. Go watch Pig. Go watch Mandy.
Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland. Go watch Willy's Wonderland. I think Willy's Wonderland is trash. It is a much better movie than this in terms of like stuff that is fun. Willy's Wonderland is more fun. It's definitely more of like a Nick Cage movie.
Oh, go watch The Surfer.
Yeah, go watch The Surfer. I haven't seen it yet, but go watch The Surfer. Just the previews alone make that movie look insane.
Yeah.
All right. I think that about wraps it up.
Always end on a joke, people.
Yeah. This guy's
Damn.